We are starting off with this one, not too good news for Ghana, I would say, from Global Citizen. Now, they have removed Ghana from their list of hosts for Move Afrika Tour 2024. Now, they announced the relocation of this particular campaign, initially set to be hosted in Accra, to Rwanda and Nigeria. So those ones are going to enjoy it. Now, we all know that in December 2022, we had this event here. And when this news came in, I saw on social media people trying to attribute it to the fact that we went to the event, and when the president came on stage, we literally asked the president to get off the stage. I mean, the hooting and everything that went on. So they're like, these Ghanaian people, no, let's take it somewhere else. Because, what did you make of it when you first got the news?
I was a bit surprised, because why would they even think of bringing it back to Ghana in the first place? It means that they had a good event.
Yeah.
Yes, because it has happened once in South Africa, 2018.
Yes.
Johannesburg.
That was where Jay-Z and Beyonce performed.
In Johannesburg.
Yeah.
And then they bring it to Ghana. They decide to bring it to Ghana again. Why would they decide to bring it to Ghana again? It means that they enjoy the first one. When they brought it to Ghana for the first time,
Yeah.
they loved everything about it. That is why they decided to bring it to Ghana again. So irrespective of whether the president was hooted and people didn't want to see the president on stage and all of that, that was 2022. Yes, and I could understand people's frustration. You know, a lot of people were going through hell.
Yes.
And the president was on stage, and Charlie, you cannot deceive the people of Ghana. You see, if people are suffering, they are suffering. People have been there to enjoy themselves, and they see the president there. Definitely people will not be happy. Some people attributed it to the fact that, those people were just hired to come and hoot at the president. I mean, it wasn't something good at all. It isn't something that was supposed to have happened, but it happened same way. So for me, I am not going to look at that. I am looking at the fact that they want to spread this thing across Africa. Maybe they did not think through very well in the first place. That's why they decided to bring it back to Ghana. And you know the aim of this one, Global Citizen Tour, or the Move Afrika Tour, is to eradicate poverty from the whole of Africa. They are looking at up to by 2030, that is the goal. You understand? By 2030, they would want to eradicate poverty.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, when this thing is taken to wherever it is taken to, the community, the aim is that people or youth in the community will get jobs to do. You understand? So they've been in Ghana. They need to spread it to other parts of Africa. You understand? They need to spread it to other parts of Africa, so other parts of Africa can also benefit.
Yeah.
So they decide to go Nigeria. And you know, Nigeria has the numbers. Irrespective of the fact that they want to spread this thing across, to help people in the community, youth in the community. Remember, they are also doing this as a business.
Exactly.
So numbers will also count in here.
Yeah.
Yes. And this time around, they are going to have John Legend leading the park. Yes. So it is going to be a very huge one, but Nigerians will stand to benefit this time around, and I think it is good. Let them spread it to the rest of Africa. Let other people also benefit, all the benefit that came with in Ghana here. Let the other Africans also experience it. And on the night, local artists performed. Aside from the headline artists, there are other artists and musicians, local musicians who would also perform, and they make some money. People will go there to sell. People, business will boom. On the night, you have a lot of people doing business. So,
those who are legitimate and illegitimate.
Certainly. But of course, it's a good thing when you have the opportunity to experience this global citizen tour, our festival, I should say, or the Move Africa tour happening in your community. It's a great thing. I mean, it's a great experience you would want to have and have again. You understand? But of course, I don't want to look at the negative part of it. Maybe that is there, as the idea. They want to spread it to the other part of Africa. Let other people also benefit from this tour, Move Africa. We all want to, or there is the aim, there is that goal, you understand, to eradicate poverty from the shores of Africa by 2030. And if the event is happening at one place or in one country alone, how does it spread to the rest of Africa? You understand? So it moves from South Africa, in Ghana. It has to go elsewhere so others can also have a feel of it, so that they can reach their goal by 2030. I'm sure in 2026, so this one is going to happen in 2025. So in 2026 or in the coming years, it will go to other places. Remember, they have also said that, yes, even though they are taking it out of Ghana, they have not forgotten Ghana. Yes, it will surely come back. But I also think that, yes, it is good they spread it across Africa. Take it to other African communities where people can have that feel, can also do business, as you mentioned, legitimate ones I'm talking about, not the illegitimate ones. People can have that feel. People can also enjoy themselves, make some business, try as much as possible to eradicate poverty out of the system. And this is great.
I'm really looking forward to them coming back to Ghana, though, because I love the fact that they also sort of introduced some form of solid production to event organizers.
Yes, and
the production on that night.
And the production was top notch.
Exactly. And I feel like since that event organizers decided to also take their productions a notch higher, and it's good. I mean,
remember these people are not Africans, so.
Yes, but we learn, at least we learn something from them.
And I remember after the event, there was a lot of conversation around the event, and people
comparing it to VGMA.
Yes, I mean you couldn't have. That was weird. Comparing that
we don't have
to
the
VGMA.
budget.
No, you don't. You don't. And on that same night, the same event was organized in the United States of America. I think in New York, right? Yes. So where I was watching, they switch to New York and then they come back to Ghana. But of course, the kind of budget they run the show on, you cannot compare it to VGMA. No. I mean, no, we shouldn't make those comparisons. But of course, it gives you a certain standard. And so even if you are not looking at their standard, or even if you don't get to the standard they have gotten to, you want to raise your bar as well and get to a certain point. You understand? But the kind of budget they run this show on, hey, Masa,
men try. Taco, I didn't even tell you don't try. Men try. Frida, share your thoughts on this with us as well.
So I think I'll go with Circus because the global citizen shouldn't be organized as Ghana twice, even though it's happening at the South Africa. Yes. Because some of the countries also need employment in their countries. They need to benefit.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure it's going to be, even though it will still come back to Ghana, but at least it will spread through Africa and some people will benefit it. So I think that was a very, very great idea.
Yeah, they are really doing it well. Yes. So kudos to organizers of Global City, this particular event.